In a magical place where the big blue sea meets the shiny golden beach, there lived a very special child. This child, named Mira, was part of both the sea world and the land world. Mira's mum was a beautiful mermaid and her dad was a human. This made Mira unique because they could swim deep under the water like a fish and also walk on the land like any other person. Mira, whose name means ocean in the old language, grew up surrounded by love and care from everyone around. Both the sea creatures and the land people looked after Mira, making sure they were safe and happy. As Mira got bigger, they learned many things. From the sea, Mira learned the beautiful songs that the waves sang, and from the land, Mira heard the old stories that the wind carried. Each day, Mira would spend time both in the cool, splashing waves and on the warm, soft sand. In the morning, they might be racing with the dolphins, and in the afternoon, playing games with the children from the village. Everyone loved Mira and felt lucky to know such a wonderful child who belonged to both worlds. This special connection made Mira important to everyone. The sea animals loved to listen to Mira's laughter under the water, and the people enjoyed watching them dance on the beach. Mira was a bridge between two very different places, bringing them together like best friends. As Mira grew, so did their understanding of how important their role was. They saw that being part of both worlds was not just fun, but also a big responsibility. Mira was determined to use their special gifts to make sure that the sea and land always stayed friends, living together in peace and happiness. This beautiful beginning of Mira's life was full of joy and adventure, but as they grew, challenges awaited. Mira was about to find out that being unique could also mean facing big adventures and maybe even dangers. But for now, Mira enjoyed every sunny day and every wave, surrounded by friends from every part of their wonderful world. But even in this peaceful place, not everything was calm all the time. The story of Mira, the special child of the sea and land, started to spread far and wide. The tales were carried by the wind and waves, reaching far-off places. Some very greedy pirates who roamed the seas looking for valuable things to steal heard these stories. They became very interested in Mira. They thought that if they could capture Mira, they would be able to control the sea itself, because Mira was no ordinary child. One evening, as the sun was setting and painting the sky with bright orange and red colors, Mira was playing happily by the water's edge. Mira loved changing from a human with 2 legs to a mermaid with a sparkling tail, enjoying the best of both worlds. While Mira was busy playing, the sky getting darker, the bad pirates quietly brought their big, dark ships close to the beach. They didn't make a sound as they got closer to where Mira was. But even in this peaceful place, not everything was calm all the time. The story of Mira, the special child of the sea and land, started to spread far and wide. The tales were carried by the wind and waves, reaching far-off places. Some very greedy pirates, who roamed the seas looking for valuable things to steal, heard these stories. They became very interested in Mira. They thought that if they could capture Mira, they would be able to control the sea itself, because Mira was no ordinary child. Suddenly, the pirates jumped out from where they were hiding and threw nets made of seaweed and ropes made from vines of the deep sea. Mira was taken by surprise and couldn't escape. The pirates quickly tied Mira up and carried them onto their ship. When the villagers heard Mira's shouts for help, they ran to the beach as fast as they could, but they were too late. The pirate ship was already disappearing into the fog, and all that was left was the sound of the pirates' mean laughter and the sad cries of Mira's parents. Mira was locked in a dark, cold part of the ship, far away from the warm and friendly ocean. As Mira sat there, they remembered what their parents had taught them about being brave and wise. Mira waited for the moon to come up, which made silver light shine through the cracks in the wood above. Feeling a mix of sadness and hope, Mira started to sing a beautiful and powerful song. The song floated out of the ship and spread across the sea. It was a call for help, full of sadness but also strength, and it traveled far over the waves. The sea heard Mira's song and answered back. From deep under the water, all kinds of sea creatures came to help. Mira's mother, a beautiful mermaid, led the group. She was joined by big whales, sharp-toothed sharks, and many octopi. They all rushed towards the pirate ship. The ocean itself seemed angry, with big waves hitting the sides of the ship, making it rock back and forth. The sea animals started to attack the ship, causing a lot of confusion and noise. The pirates didn't know what to do as they tried to keep the animals away. During this loud mess, Mira managed to get loose from the ropes. With a strong kick, they jumped back into the welcoming water. The cool ocean felt soothing, and Mira felt stronger. With this new energy, Mira helped lead the dolphins as they made smart moves against the pirates, helping to push them away. Seeing that they couldn't win and their ship was badly damaged, the pirates ran away in fear. They promised they would never come back. The ocean became quiet again, and all the sea creatures celebrated their win. They happily swam with Mira back to the beach. The people from the village, who had been watching the fight from the shore, clapped and cheered when Mira and their mother came out of the water. Mira stood on the beach, where the sand meets the waves, and spoke to everyone gathered there, both the land people and the sea creatures. The peace we enjoy between our worlds is very special and not very common, Mira said loudly and clearly. We must protect it strongly from anyone who wants to break it. I will stand guard over this peace. I am like a bridge that connects the land and the sea. Let's always remember how strong we are when we stand together. The people and the sea creatures were touched by Mira's words. They promised to always help and look out for each other. For the next few days, there were big celebrations for Mira's bravery and for the friendship between everyone. Mira continued to be a symbol of unity, loved by all. Mira's story spread far and wide, inspiring many with their bravery and the peaceful life they protected.